Alright, let's dive into this because it's a story that's got a lot of layers to it. So, Marcus Rashford is back at Manchester United. And if you're like me, you're probably thinking, wait, what? How did we get here? Let's break it down. First off, the hook here is Rashford's return, right? But what makes this really interesting is the journey he's been on. I mean, the guy was practically written off at United, frozen out by Ruben Amorim, sent on loan to Barcelona, and then nothing. Barcelona passes on him. Personally, I think this is where it gets fascinating. Rashford, a player with so much potential, finds himself in this limbo. It's like he's stuck between two worlds, not quite fitting in at Barcelona, but also not fully wanted back at United. Or so it seemed. Now, Michael Carrick steps in and confirms Rashford's return. This is huge. Carrick's words carry weight, and him saying Rashford is part of the squad again feels like a fresh start. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Rashford's contract. Apparently, he's set to earn an extra £4 million if he stays at United because of their Champions League qualification. That's a massive incentive, right? But it also raises a deeper question. Is this about football, or is it about finances? I mean, £325,000 a week is no small change, and that £4 million bonus? It's hard not to wonder if that's a factor in this decision. What many people don't realize is how much these contract clauses can shape a player's career. Rashford had a clause that made him available for £40 million to almost any club, but that's expired now. From my perspective, this feels like United is hedging their bets. They're bringing him back, but they're also protecting themselves financially. It's a smart move, but it also feels a bit cold, doesn't it? Football is supposed to be about passion and loyalty, but here we are, talking about contract clauses and bonuses. Another detail I find fascinating is the timing of all this. Rashford's return coincides with United's pre-season camp in Dublin, where they're set to face Leeds. Now, if you take a step back and think about it, this is a big moment for Rashford. He's coming back to a squad that includes Kobbie Mainoo and Lisandro Martinez, both of whom have been on international duty. That's a high-pressure environment to step into, especially after being out of the picture for so long. What this really suggests is that Rashford has a point to prove. He's got to show that he's still got what it takes to be a key player for United. Personally, I think this could go one of two ways. Either Rashford comes back stronger than ever, reignites his career, and becomes a fan favorite again, or he struggles to find his place in a squad that's moved on without him. In my opinion, the latter is a real possibility. United's squad has evolved, with new signings like Yuri Tielemans making an impact, and players like Bruno Fernandes and Diogo Dalot returning to form. Rashford's got his work cut out for him. But here's the thing. I'm rooting for him. Football is full of comebacks, and Rashford has the talent to make this one count. What makes this story so compelling is the uncertainty. Will he succeed? Will he fail? Nobody knows, and that's what makes it so exciting to watch. So, as United heads to Dublin and then faces AC Milan in Poland, all eyes will be on Rashford. This raises a deeper question. Can a player truly come back from being written off? In my opinion, it's all about mindset. If Rashford believes in himself and gets the support from the squad and the fans, anything is possible. Closing thought. Football is unpredictable, and that's what we love about it. Rashford's return is a reminder that second chances do exist, even in a sport as cutthroat as this. So, let's see how this plays out. What do you think? Can Rashford make it work? Or is this just another chapter in a story that's already been written? Let me know in the comments below.